Quick question. How do you start your day? See, the reason I ask is because I'm a true believer that how you set up your morning can determine the outcome of the rest of your day and the rest of your life for that matter. But so many of us don't really start in reflective mode. We start in reactive mode, right? And what I mean by reactive mode, not so long I used to be among those many, is I used to be, just reach for my cell phone immediately starting in the morning. And I used to be dragged out of bed. Like I woke up because I had to. I had to go somewhere or I had to do something instead of because I wanted to. And that's a big difference. But the good news is you can set up your morning to achieve so many more goals, so many more dreams, and to basically enhance the way that you've been living. And these are 6 powerful strategies that can help you do that. The first one is to prepare for tomorrow tonight. So what I mean by preparing for tomorrow tonight is tonight at the end of the day, what you want to do is you want to have some sort of journal, or even better, you can write it on a calendar. And when you write it on a calendar, you can even set up reminders on your cell phone, and you can block out the time where you're going to do this. And you want to put 1, 2, and at most 3 small tasks that will get you closer to whatever your goals may be or your dreams may be. So it can be personal goals like exercising, yoga, doing things like that. Or it can also be, about professional goals like I want to create my own business. Whatever your dream may be, just be clear on it and set up your mini tasks that you're going to accomplish the next day. Now, the next tip that I have for you is to sleep like a champ. And what do I mean by sleep like a champ? Don't sleep like a baby, because we've had 3 and it doesn't really work out like that, does it? But sleeping like a champ is powerful, and it involves sleeping with quality over quantity. So instead of focusing on how many hours you slept or how many hours you're going to sleep, you focus on the quality of those hours. And it has to do with light coming in through your eyes. So one of the powerful things that you can do is to block out the light coming from the outside, from the street, from the sun, from anything. And you want your room as pitch dark as possible. Salud. And once you have that, another powerful strategy before you hit the bed is you can get one of those sunglasses that are yellow. And what they do is they block out the blue light or the white light. And those are very inexpensive. I'll include a link for you guys so that you can check them out. And you can buy them on Amazon or on many places these days. And basically, if you're going to be watching TV or looking at your cell phone or your iPad or anything, this is a powerful strategy because the blue light actually keeps the brain operating at maximum capacity. It's like, it doesn't know that it's nighttime is coming. So what you do with this, blocking out this blue light or this white light that comes from all these devices, including LEDs, by the way, is that you allow your brain to start releasing serotonin and other chemicals that are ideal for better sleep or better sleep quality. Now, another thing that you can do is you can drink a little bit of water to keep yourself hydrated. And with that, you can combine it with a really good quality magnesium supplement. So that's another thing that you can do. Now, a tip that is not very popular among people, but I actually do that, and it's honestly a blessing, is to leave your cell phone outside of the room. So you eliminate the possibility of reaching for your cell phone in the middle of the night and, reaching for social media and you also eliminate with that the possibility of doing it first thing in the morning, because it's like in some other room. So you don't check the emails, you don't check the social media until later on in the day. And that will allow you to have more time for other things. And what things do I recommend? Well, that brings me to tip number 3, which is serve yourself first. So in the morning, instead of waking up in reactive mode, like, oh, I have to go to take the kids or I have to go to, to work, you actually wake up a few minutes earlier. And this varies upon your morning routine. But you just want to wake up a few minutes earlier. And this will allow you for time to accomplish goals. So you just have time for yourself. And A lot of people sometimes feel like this is a selfish thing to do. I feel the other way around. When I used to wake up in reactive mode and just immediately check my cell phone and, do all those things, I was woken up and I was dragged out of bed by my daughters. Instead of that, I now wake up about an hour earlier than they do. And that allows me to have time to, make videos or work on my projects or work on my music. I'm actually learning guitar. So you have a lot of choices on what to do with your own time, of course. Now, the fourth strategy that I have for you is silence. And what I mean by silence is actually some form of meditation, prayer, etc. Meditation has been around for many, many, many years, and it hasn't really caught up in our lifestyle because we feel like, oh, if we meditate, we're wasting time. But what you're actually doing is you're allowing your brain to focus more, because over time your brain will become more focused, without even mentioning the health benefits of it, which are a stronger immune system, balanced blood pressure, you manage better pain, stress, etc. So I encourage you to try meditation. With these things, you can, this is how I see it. You can stay where you are and nothing's going to happen. And that's it. And if you're comfortable with that, that's fine. But if you would like to be, 10% happier or 10% more productive or something, then you can try these things. And I guarantee you that you're going to see results. And the results are actually within a few weeks, to be honest. Now, meditation, there's different modalities and stuff, but the most basic form of meditation, which is, it's fine, and it's still something that I do every day, is just to focus on your breath. And you allow your breath to come in and you follow the breath. You close your eyes. You're looking for deep breaths where the whole body, has enough oxygen, and then you're releasing. And what happens is that over time, you realize that that is your anchor. And as crazy thoughts start coming in, you stop reacting to them. You're actually just observing them. So it's not like you're not going to have thoughts. It's more like you have those thoughts, but you don't get involved in those thoughts. It's like you're getting outside of your head, like Mel Robbins says, right? So it's something very powerful to check out and to try. Besides meditation, another tip that I have for you is create positive affirmations and visualize them as if they were real. So a lot of people sometimes feel silly with the whole issue of affirmations because they're like, oh, I feel silly talking to myself, etc. And the good news is that you're always talking to yourself. The only difference here is that over 70% of your day, you're talking to yourself in a negative way. And when you allow for affirmations to happen, you write them down, and then you start visualizing them. What happens is your brain starts trying to match, what you wrote to the reality. So it will bring you closer to whatever you want in life. So affirmations and visualizations. And visualizations, so many people swear by them, like Jim Carrey and Bruce Lee. And there are so many powerful athletes and people that actually do them, and they feel like, it has worked for them. So I encourage you to try them. And the last tip that I have for you is to express gratitude. And some of us do it in a journal. Some of us just speak it out into the universe or to God or through prayer. Whatever it is you believe in, just be grateful for, what you have, what happened and it can be very basic things. So it can be simple things, and it can also be big things. And it's a personal thing for each one of us. So just be grateful every day for what you have, especially in the morning, but you can do it in the morning and in the afternoon. So it's even better. Those are the 6 tips that I have for you. Prepare for tomorrow, tonight, sleep like a champ, serve yourself first and consider early rising, do some form of silence or meditation, create positive affirmations and visualize them as if they were real. And the 6th one is to be grateful, express gratitude. So those are the 6 tips that I have for you, and I hope that they will help you go from funk to flow. And now that we've gone through them, I have a question for you. Which of these tips have you tried before? Are you doing at present, or are you thinking about incorporating them into your morning ritual? Just write them down in the comments below. Remember to like and share the video so that more people can see it. And for those who want to, participate further, I do have a Patreon page where you can become my Patreon and become more involved with the project. I'll see you on the next one.